Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops and elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of this video is, If Adversity Come Upon Thee, Thou Shalt Find Him There First. And ultimately, the wicked, you'll find the wicked there, and the chief head of the wicked, the Amalekites, right? And these devils are being exposed all throughout the world. Wherever they go, they leave a trail of just, pain, destruction. This is John 10:10. Says, a thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Right. So ultimately, we know that the thief is here. That's the wicked, right? He's killing, destroying, and all these different things. Ultimately, I got this video right here. It won't be long or anything like that, but just more shameful spewing on the glory of these devils, right? Their so-called glory, which never really existed. It says the Israeli tourists and Argentina fires. So now they're linking the fires in Argentina to Israeli, right? And this was posted 2 days ago.
It has been reported on multiple outlets that Israelis are starting to burn fields and mountains in Argentina. What's the story here? There are some locations in Argentina, some lands, where some people were interested in having certain developments there for financial purposes.
Right, I'm gonna grab this real quick. Brother's been mentioning it lately. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to Micah 2:1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And even in the video, the dude is going to go on to say that they're doing it because they have everything behind them. Everyone's backing them, It says, and they covet fields and they take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Right, and that's exactly what they're doing here. And they're saying that the people that did it are the Israelis.
And there was a guy who was actually caught on camera, believed to be an Israeli, and posted to be an Israeli tourist, who had his video posted. So someone posted his video online. And he was talking to him about, burning, because he saw him was about to burn the whole thing. This was circulating on social media. And he was telling him basically not to. And this guy eventually went and did his own thing. And according to several reports, he was an Israeli tourist. Some reports said previously in the IDF too. Okay. Is there anything else to support that? There was a guy who was from the fire rescue service in Argentina who had an interview and clarified a couple of things that were also very interesting. They're no longer shocked. Listen to this video. There's a translation here.
You just have to read it. I'll read it, if I can't pronounce the word, wherever the case may be, but you can read it there.
Leave you with the video quickly.
Que nos prendan fuego a la Patagonia. Sabemos que es a propósito, lo tenemos recontra en claro que hay poderes que están del lado, tienen un interés inmobiliario, tienen interés minero, y es algo que ya últimamente lo hacen en nuestra cara y ni siquiera lo disimulan. No tienen nada, o sea, no lo disimulan porque tienen todo de su lado. Estamos sorprendidos.
So there's a pattern happening here. Firstly, the Israeli foreign minister was speaking about a new age for Latin America. And when an Israeli official says a new age, you wait for...
Okay, so I'm going to look into that because Trump is all over in Latin America claiming that the Western Hemisphere belongs to him. I'm guessing in reality it belongs to Satan Yahoo. Okay.
for an age of destruction and genocide and burning and chaos and killing. He's saying that 2026 will be a year where Latin America is going to be more pro-Israeli. We're going to stop this anti-Israelism. And that's happening in Venezuela.
Yeah, and that goes into a post that Maduro made. Maduro was pointing out that the fact that these fake-ass Jews currently in the land of Israel, right, are not actually the Israelites, right? And that's what he was pointing out. And now Trump is in there trying to, you know, take the oil or whatever the case may be, right? Because these Amalekites over there, which are Edomites over there in the land of Israel, are not the Israelites, right? We are the Israelites, right? The Hebrew Israelites, the so-called black, you know, man, Hispanic man, right, woman and child, and all of that, right? We are the Israelites, and the scriptures fit us perfectly about what will be happening in the last days, right? Even Isaiah 2 says, when we get to the land, people will flow, you know, to us. You know, we will teach the words and so and things like that. And none of that is happening now. It says there will be no more wars, but as you can see, they're warring with the whole world right now. And if you get Jeremiah 50 and 45, it says the least of flock shall draw America and make it desolate with him. And these devils in Israel are drawing America out everywhere. Everything they're doing is, you know, Trump is, oh, America first. It's once again, they've been caught and shown to say Israel first. This dude just said what he just said. Let me play it again.
Happening here. Firstly, the Israeli foreign minister was speaking about a new age for Latin America. And when an Israeli official says a new age, you wait for an age of destruction and genocide and burning and chaos.
John 10 and 10. The thief coming out, but to still kill and destroy.
And killing. He's saying that 2026 will be a year where Latin America is going to be more pro-Israeli. We're going to stop this anti-Israelism. And that's happening in Venezuela. It's going to happen in other countries too. Of course, he has a fully obedient administration in the form of the United States of America. And clearly they have something, they have some interest there. And they're not hiding that.
Right. Okay, so there you go. Like I said, I'm looking into it. You have Israeli prime minister or the president, you know, over there in Israel, saying that Latin America, you know, will be more pro-Israel. And now you have the puppet in Latin America kidnapping people. All right, I just want to grab this Habakkuk in 2:16. Start at 15, it says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look up on their nakedness. Right, and they you know, so-called the blackmailing Donald Trump, you know, and it seems to be that way. You know, this Epstein list, you know, Trump is really upset about it. He went over there to UK or wherever he went with the prince and you know, and all of that. And they had a picture of the Epstein list shining on the castle. No one came to stop it. They didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't kick a monitor over or nothing like that. It just played the whole way through. You know, we understand and know that Job 9:24 says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, right? He controls and runs everything. And they allow that thing to play. Right, it's nothing for them to go into the computer system and cause a screen to stutter, you know, and just cut the feed and all of that. You know, they do it all the time with the brothers. You know, they you know, people are doing live reports on the Palestinian situation. They're getting bombed live on camera because they can see exactly where you're at and what you're doing. Right, so they have total control. Right, not fully yet. That MOTB will allow them to control people, you know, and to a point where they can cause them to, you know, not eat or anything like that because they can't buy and sell. But yeah, so they you know, they put some blackmail on them, you know, with this Epstein list. It says Habakkuk 2:16, thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful feeling shall be on thy glory. Right, and ultimately, this is what's happening, you know, to Israel. I grabbed this Psalm 49:11. It says their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever. Even with everything that's going on right now, the whole world is against these devils. And they still out here plotting and scheming for the future. There ain't no future for them but slavery, right? Captivity. Right, Psalms 149 tells you that. Says Psalms 149 and 5, let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing, and the saints are the Israelites. All right, get Psalms 148. Says Psalms 148:13, let them praise the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. The true name of the Lord is Yahweh, right? Which these fake Edomites, these fake Jews over there in Israel don't call on the name. It says, let them praise the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, right? His people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. The people near unto him praise the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. Right, and we're that people. These fake ass cosplayers in the land of Israel are not the people, right? Psalms 149:5. Let me turn this off. It says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains. Satan Yahweh is one of those kings. To bind their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. All right, so that day is fastly approaching. Right, but they're thinking that they got time to prepare for a future, and the only future they got is slavery. It says Psalms 49:11 says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right, and that's just him burning up the forest to try to do something. These devils are confused and through. Ultimately, they're trying to hurry up and implement their plans and get their agenda started, because they're thinking that they can save themselves. They can't. Right, Nahum 3 says there's no healing of thy wound, thy bruise is grievous. Let me grab it. Quick. It says Nahum 3:19, there is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous, right? You got Jeremiah 51 that goes into the same topic. It said we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, forsake her, right? Nahum 3:19, it says there is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous, all that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee, for upon whom have not thy wickedness passed continually? The people in Argentina right now are like, what the hell? Coughing, can't breathe, smoke everywhere. Natural forest parks is being burnt down. All right. So I just want to blow the horn on that. Shalom to the whole elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.